Nerdgaming www.youtube.com/nerdgaming1337.
Hi guys, and welcome to episode 5 from Nerf Gaming. In this episode we're going to be talking about SOA, the last boss in Eternity Vault on hard mode. Now for this fight, if you're new to raiding, it can be a bit overwhelming. The boss itself has 5 stages, and I'll be explaining and talking you through each phase as and when we get to it. As always guys, if you find the video useful and you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button below. Right, cheers for watching guys. Right guys, this is phase 1. In phase 1 the boss doesn't have many abilities. He does a chain lightning attack, so make sure there's no one standing in between you and the boss, or standing behind you, or they'll also get hit. So just generally spread out. You know, his normal melee attack on the tank. Also, if you see the little triangle pylons, they will spawn green pools of smoke or goo or whatever you want to call it, and they do AoE damage, so you want to keep away from those. And that's pretty much it for phase 1. When the boss gets to 80% health, he'll turn into transition phase. He'll put a shield on himself, and that's when everyone wants to run to the west side of his platform and get ready for the transition phase. Right, in the transition phase guys, you have to drop down onto the platforms. Starting from the west, where you all grouped up initially, you fall forward onto the platform. While you're doing that, the boss will have a stacking dot on him, a buff, sorry, and it'll have 5 stacks. Now for each one of the triangle pylons that's on one of the platforms, it will remove one of his buffs. If you get to the next phase and the boss has any of those buffs left, he'll do a large AoE on the group, and if you're in there for the first time on hard mode and you're not overgeared, then it could quite easily wipe you. Right, from the first platform you want to fall forward onto the lower platform and kill that pylon. Then from there you wait for the platform behind to drop. As soon as that one drops, you go onto that platform, and well, you'll see from the video the order in the platforms. But make sure that you kill all the pylons until the boss's 5 stacks of his buff have been removed. Or otherwise it's going to be pretty painful in phase 3. Right, phase 3 begins when the boss has smashed all his platforms and landed on the lower platform. Now in this phase the boss has got a few more abilities. He'll spawn lightning balls. Now what we did with those is, because we're all grouped up on the back of the boss, we call out the 2 people who get the lightning balls. Now they run forward and then run into their lightning ball and detonate it. It's the only way to get rid of them. They used to do about 10 to 12k damage, but since 1.2 it's been ridiculously nerfed, and they only do like 5k damage in hard mode and 7k in nightmare. Also the boss is spawning mine traps. Now what these mine traps are is, someone gets sucked into the mine trap and they will stay there until the DPS outside of the mine trap have killed it. As soon as they get killed, they come back to the group. Also, the boss will be picking a random person up and chucking them around the room and smashing them up against the walls. In this video, because it's before patch 1.2, the person that lands on the person who gets chucked around in the air lands by the boss. But now there's a platform on the east side of the room where you land, so there's no chance of you landing on any of the lightning balls. Also, when you come out of a mine trap, you also land on this platform, so it's made it rather easy. Now when the boss gets to 29% health, he'll put his shield up and it's into the transition phase again.
Nova Groom. Morbius Lucky Step. Zurich Tasmin. Biaskin, Biaskin. I fucked it up. Bruno Nova.
Right, for the transition phase from phase 3 to phase 4, it was the first transition phase. The boss puts his shield up, he gets his 5 buffs again, and it's just basically killing the pylons as you fall down. Exactly the same, guys. Exactly the same order in the platforms as well. One of the important things is before this transition phase starts, you need to get over to the west side of the room. Otherwise, it could be a bit tricky time-wise because the boss is smashing the platforms as you're falling down. Right, when you get to the 5th and final phase, guys, you'll see that the boss has got a shield up on him. No damage can be done to him. He'll continue doing his abilities from phase 2, his lightning balls and his mine traps, but he will no longer be chucking anyone around the room. Now, the idea of this phase is the tank needs to kite the boss around the room. He picks up one of the big triangles that you can see around the edge of the room and starts to lower it. The tank needs to position the boss underneath one of those falling pillars to break his shield. Once the shield is broken, everyone DPS. Priority when the shield's broken is the DPS the boss. We normally call out that the boss is incoming probably about 5 to 10 seconds to give melee chance to get there. As soon as the shield's back up on the boss, it's straight onto the mine traps. So priority is the boss when the shield's down, then the mine traps.
Get to the middle, guys.
And that's pretty much it, guys. You've got the lightning balls as well. Just need to be a bit more observant where they're coming from because obviously the boss is being moved about. And that's really it, guys. If you watch the video and that, it's not a perfect kill, but it'll give you a good understanding of the fight, the mechanics used.
Get to middle, kill trap.
So, cheers for watching, guys, and if you enjoyed the video and found it useful, give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and share it with your friends, guys. And thanks for watching.
Boss coming. Still force Nova.
Near to boss.
Back to middle. Come on, Groom. Do it for us, baby. Zurich Morbius.
Boss coming. I'm on mine trap.
Get in, Andy, guys. Well done, guys.
Impact.
With 4 pillars.
Let's get God out of the mine trap.
No, leave him there. Leave him. No, push him on.
Fucking reaction.
Awesome, guys.